shitted on 'em. Man, I just shitted on 'em. Shitted on 'em. Put your number twos in the air.
Hi guys, so this is my first YouTube video. I've wanted to do a video for some time around various topics, especially the ombre hair. It's a little more complex when you're Asian, so I thought that would be useful. And I will do that at some point. But today I am actually doing a Manic Panic vegan hair color tutorial. And so I finally found a stockist in South Africa, because they're called anonymous.co.za. I will put the link below. They're fantastic. They have a full range of products. They're well stocked. So they were really great. And so I got 4 colors. I got let's start with this one. I got the purple haze, which is like a very deep violet sort of color. I got mystic heather, which is a little lighter. I think this is a little too light for me right now. So I work in a very like corporate environment. And I don't know if I can get away with a very light color. So I got Raven as well, which is basically their basic black. And the color I really wanted to do was After Midnight, which is their deepest, darkest shade of blue. They unfortunately didn't have it in the classic cream, but they did have it in Amplified, which is their slightly stronger formula. It just lasts a couple of weeks extra. It might work out in my favor because I'm a little nervous about this because, as you can see, like the insides of my hair are still quite, a light blonde sort of wheaty, toasty color, whereas the top bits have become extremely bronzy and like an orangey kind of color, and it's not cool. It's that dreaded like brassy sort of color. So I've needed to do a new color either way. But yeah, I decided to go with the Manic Panic and do a blue. So what I'm actually going to do is this top section here. I'm going to do the Raven on that, so basically the basic black, and then I'm going to do the Amplified all the way down. Things that you will need: do yourself a favor, just get some newspaper, cover everything up around you. You want some Vaseline, just get it around your face, maybe even on your neck. This does stain. Put on an old top. This is my hair dyeing top. I have facial tissues just in case, and I have some facial wipes as well, just if I need them. I have a pretty basic mixing bowl. It has to be plastic, remember. I do have some gloves from some box color that I had. A couple of hair bands and a bobby pin. That's it. Okay, so a couple other top tips. Make sure to wash your hair beforehand. This is not like conventional hair color. Manic Panic is vegan. Here it is on the bottle. There you go. It's vegan. So there's no ammonia, there's no peroxide. With color that has ammonia or peroxide, you're actually penetrating the hair shaft. And that's why it's better if your hair is a bit dirty and a bit oily, because that oil actually helps it stay in the hair shaft. It seals it. Whereas with this, because there's no ammonia peroxide, you're actually coating the hair shaft. So you don't want your hair to be oily, because then it's not going to allow the color to coat. It's sort of going to slip off, if you will. So make sure you wash your hair beforehand. Yeah, that's it. Let's do it. Okay, guys. So I have sectioned off the topmost of my hair. I've got Vaseline around my face and on my neck. Just remember, like I said before, you don't want your hair to get oily. So when you're applying the Vaseline, just be very careful not to get it on your hair, because it will act as a barrier, and it will affect the color on your hair. And you're going to end up with patchy hair. So be very careful that you've applied it to your face and you didn't get it on your hair. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do the After Midnight at the bottom. I'm so nervous about this. I hope I don't end up with gucky green hair because my hair isn't blonde enough. Oh, before anything, actually, I've already got some on my fingers. So before anything, let's put our gloves on. I would have loved the lighting in this video to be better. I think the quality is also not that fantastic because I'm shooting it at night. But I've actually decided to keep this on my hair all night. So I've seen some YouTube videos saying that you shouldn't do that with Manic Panic. As I said before, no ammonia, no peroxide. This is actually quite conditioning for your hair. So if you keep it on all night, fantastic. I know people who do this and keep it on for hours on their hair. I don't think it makes much of a difference to the intensity of the hair after about an hour, but it is conditioning on your hair. So if you want to keep it on all night, fantastic. Hence the reason that I'm shooting this at night. So my apologies for the quality of the video. It seems to be particularly awful at night. Okay, have my gloves on. Let's do this. So I'm going to put a bit of this in my mixing bowl. Let's just get the cap back on. Aha! Just started with that much. Ooh, it's quite liquidy. Let's just mix it about a bit, get it onto my brush. Okay, so another thing is, I've noticed a lot of YouTube videos with people who are doing Manic Panic tutorials where they sort of just either use a coloring brush and get it into the hair and then just go on to the next one. That's fine, but you could very easily end up with patchy hair. If you look at Tish and Snooki's actual video, they recommend that you take a comb and you brush it through. So the reason for doing that is two-pronged. One, you're going to make sure that you get the color through every strand of your hair and you don't end up with patchy hair. And two, the purpose of this vegan formula is actually to get to a very frothy kind of state. And that's when it actually starts working into your hair really well. And you're just going to end up with better, sort of more vibrant color. I'm going to try and do that here. Ooh. Okay, start with the first one. Remember, you don't do it right all the way to the scalp. You just go about a half an inch to the scalp, not all the way there, and then you comb it through. And already from combing it through, I don't think you can see it very well in this video, my apologies, but already I can see that it's becoming a little frothy.
Little me had the power to be the best beat in the league, yeah, inevitably. But could it be little me? You was heckling me. Now it's monotony when it regularly. Yo, I catch wreck one recreation, so I exceed all your expectations. Bitches ain't got it in on my killer, man, and I scan on the contract was signed, but I am the addendum. So when my dog's at Randy.
So yeah, my video may seem like this is very long and laborious task for me, but I'd rather do this than end up with patchy hair. Okay, let's put that to the back and take the next one. I'm doing very small sections. I'm doing like half-inch section at a time, and that's more than anything just to make sure that I am coating it really well. Just make sure you work that in. This is so exciting. Okay, I'm probably boring you, so I'm actually going to finish this up on my own, and then I'll see you once I'm done with this section. Hey guys, I'm back. So I'm actually looking at this against light for the first time, and it's quite blue. I actually did the entire top section, so I kept taking down section by section and coating it. It is way more blue than I would have thought now that I'm actually looking at it. Two, don't be fooled by the color in the bottle. It actually looks like a violety purpley color, but as you can see, it's actually quite blue. So I hope this isn't. Ooh, I hope I get away with this at work. There's also sections, like I didn't go all the way to the root. If that's what you want to do, great. But because I had ombre in my hair, my roots are actually fairly dark. It was like a 2, which is near black. It was actually very dark. So I didn't worry to go all the way to the root. I went sort of 2 inches down. I do see, I really hope all of this has been coated. Please do not give me gucky green hair. Oh, please, Manic Panic gods. I don't want green hair. So I finished about half of the bottle of Amplified. It's a 4-ounce bottle. In metric terms, that's about, I'll tell you right now, that's 118 mils. So I did about 50 mils. So that was fantastic for a half a bottle to do the bottom half of my hair. I'm hoping that in about 2 weeks I can refresh the color and do another one, and I'll do a better quality video and better light at that stage. Plus, it'll be interesting to see what um, my hair looks like in 2 weeks, because the amplified formula. Ooh, another thing. Just thought of this from videos that I've YouTubed and from what I've read on blogs and things, because I like doing my research. This particular color, After Midnight, it is the darkest shade of blue in the Manic Panic range, but it has a reputation for fading very quickly. So if you want to do After Midnight, I strongly suggest you get the amplified formula, not the normal classic cream, unless you're happy to let it fade quick. Okay, so I have washed out my bowl, this, and my comb, got rid of as much blue as I can. So I have trouble with the seal on this. Ah, there we go. It's vegan. It's okay if I get it in my mouth. It's fine. Whew, I do have black on my nails now. Put the gloves back on. Aha. Okay, so again, I'm gonna try and use half of this formula. So I've got a bit of, I put in half of the Raven in there. First things first, I am going to take a hairband and take all of my blue and put it in a little bun in the back of my head. Make sure that what I'm working with is just black. And then I'm going to let down this top section of my hair, the dreaded brassy bits. Let's just comb it out a little, give you an idea of how brassy it actually is. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's do it. Just gonna, ooh, that's interesting. The classic cream formula feels a little more liquidy than the amplified formula. That's really interesting to me. I feel like it's easier to comb through because, in all honesty, the amplified formula didn't feel as though it was fluffing as much as I would have liked it to, or much as I would have thought it would. But this seems to be fluffing a little better. Huh, interesting. Okay, so that's the first lock done. No, this way. I'll leave you and come back with my hair fully done. Okay guys, that's it. I don't know why I feel like the Raven has a bit of a bluish tone to it. I hope it's not because I got a bit of the previous color in there, like maybe I didn't wash the bowl or the comb properly. I hope that's not the case, you know. Here I am with my big talk about other YouTube videos where I can see other color and I may have done exactly the same thing. Eek. So I'm going to put this up in a bun as well. Just going to put it up. I'm going to put a shower cap on my hair, and then I'm literally sleeping on this for the entire night because I'm determined for this to end up being pretty deep intense color that stays. And I'm hoping that, you know, it works its conditioning magic. I'll see you in the morning. Good luck. Hi guys, so this is the finished result. I am very happy. I hope you can see it, but the top section is not as black as I would have liked, but the insides turned out to be a fantastic sort of deep, almost peacock blue sort of color. I love it. I love it. I love it. The sections that were more blonde, the sections on the inside definitely turned out to be a very deep, dark blue, whereas the ones on the outside is a slightly brighter color. I hope it comes through in the video, but I'm very happy. I woke up early this morning, washed it out with cold water, Washed out the black portion first, just to make sure the color doesn't run into the blue, and then I washed out the blue. But I'm very happy with the way it turned out. My hair feels very conditioned, so it didn't damage my hair whatsoever. I didn't think it would, but I'm very happy. I'm a fan. Thank you, Manic Panic. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you with the next video. Bye.